Very basic right here. This is a down screen. James Harden needs to get attached with his arms out so Jaylen Brown can't curl. You allow him to curl, so now he beats Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid has to move in, and now Blake Griffin's wide open. Okay, you do not guard like this. Get underneath your man. If he comes off this down screen, you're chasing off his hip anyway. Look at this. So now you're beat back door. Joel Embiid's got to come here. God. Why is Joel Embiid standing here? There's no reason for this, okay? Get over here. Looks like they're setting a cross screen, okay? You can handle this cross screen without Joel Embiid having to stand in no man's land. I mean, please. It's a joke. Get out of drop coverage. Hedge this screen. There is no place for a Cornet to roll to. The Celtics spacing is terrible. But you're running drop coverage. Look what happens. So they set a ball screen here, and then they're going to set a screen here on Joel Embiid who's dropping. So now that's going to force... Now Joel Embiid screened. That forces this player to have to stay to the ball. And Grant... God, such an awful scheme. So pathetic. Why am I giving Jason Tatum the lane? Why can't I get up? There's no place for this Celtics player to go. Backside helps right there. You got to be kidding me. This is... Right now, I don't know what Niang's doing. This player's got to say, I've got ball, so Niang knows to go here. Okay? Like, why do we have two people guarding the ball right now? So now Niang's late to get out. Okay, if you're going to run your stupid drop coverage and James Harden's going to come in the gap, he's got to get there now. Like, right now, you can't have to move your feet inward. Look at James Harden. Look how he's moving his feet inward, so now you're never getting back outward. Okay, so first of all, Joel Embiid's the problem here, okay? You're doubling at the rim, okay? Tobias Harris comes and sinks down to help the helper. Joel Embiid's got to stay on the perimeter, okay? Look at this. So if Joel Embiid is where he's supposed to be, which he's not, he'd be here. So he goes where the ball goes. So he can rotate here. This player can sprint out here. But Joel Embiid's nowhere to be found. Okay, what is PJ Tucker doing? You need to sprint over and guard someone, okay? You can't stand in the middle of nowhere. When the ball's on the wing like this is where you want your gap help coming from, right here. Okay, so James Harden can move in, back to the baseline. Left foot can be parallel to the block. And Jason Tatum just comes this way. You stunt. You don't have to move your feet. You'll be easily able to recover. So we want to force Jason Tatum into this area here. But it all starts with PJ Tucker not guarding air. Like, what is PJ Tucker doing here? Stop giving up 2-on-1s. The sideline is right here. Get up and push this player out. I have backside help right here. This player can guard these Celtics players 2 passes away. Remember, we're pushing this guard to the sideline. But again, you're just giving up 2-on-1s. It's like, what do you expect? Just from lack of preparation, lack of attention to detail. So James Harden is ready to switch this screen. First of all, you got to say something. You can't just assume someone's switching, okay? And once you hear switch, everything's done. James Harden's here, you're here. So somewhere there's a miscommunication. That is garbage. It's a terrible switch, of course. If your man is coming to set a screen, PJ Tucker's got to get attached to his man, okay? He's not look at this. Your man is here, down the middle. You're over here. Get attached to your man. Because if he slips this, you got to be with him. Doesn't happen. Stop running drop coverage, please. Get Jason Tatum out of the lane. There's no place for this player to roll to. Look at this. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean, if you're this defender right here, PJ Tucker's got to let that defender know. You got to flip your hips and force him here. There's no place to go. I mean, you're just letting him go. It's so stupid. Stop guarding like this away from the ball. You should be underneath Jason Tatum with your back to the baseline. You're chasing off his hip if he comes off a down screen. Because you're defending like a moron, fronting him for some reason. Look, he's going to create space off of that. And now you're late to get out. Jason Tatum just rips and goes in the lane, collapses the defense, turn out the lights. First of all, I always want to hedge high. Okay, why is that? Because we want to push Jason Tatum out a little bit. Now I can get backside help. You want backside help there. But look at how quick the player hedging can recover. Okay, as soon as Jason Tatum picks his dribble up, he can recover. Look at this. His dribble he just picked his dribble up. Stop. Niang can recover literally right now. Right now. But he doesn't. What is this 76ers player doing? This Sixers player does a great job getting in the gaps. Look at this, how he's in the gaps, okay? And now, so Jason Tatum's dribble's picked up, and Georges Niang is now fine guarding one-on-one. Please go back and guard Derek White. What are you doing? Okay, this is all. Okay, I can probably just switch this. This is wing to wing, Tobias Harris and James Harden. So just switch it, please. I don't know what this is, like drop coverage, but like, God, this is just sad. Just look at how pathetic this defense is by Philadelphia. Okay, Montrezl Harrell, you got to step up at some point. All right? This player's got to get in backside out. James Harden's got to get wide. Because if a skip pass is made, you're rotating here, you're rotating up. What was that? Okay, this is on Tobias Harris. Like, you got to have some urgency here. Malcolm Brogdon right here is going to fake a dribble handoff, okay? So stop. So fake dribble handoff. If you're Tobias Harris, get up and over, please. James Harden's giving you plenty of space to get through on this, what ends up being a fake dribble handoff. But look at Tobias Harris. There's no urgency. He ends up getting screened by his own man. It's just blooper reel. So the 76ers effort level has gone way down in the fourth quarter. What is Montrezl Harrell doing? Okay? You're guarding Sam Hauser, a great three-point shooter. What? Why are you standing here? What? Gotta close these gaps off here. Okay, look at this. So P.J. Tucker is giving Malcolm Brogdon this part of the floor. So this player's got to, first of all, get up the line, and then you got to be in a defensive stance. Remember, I can stunt, get the dribble picked up. I'm not moving my feet. I can easily recover. But, I mean, okay, there's no reason for Joel Embiid to just be standing here when his man's out here. But if this is how you want to defend this, there's 0.4 of a second on a shot clock. There's no choice here other than to switch. Stop. This has to be a switch. There's nothing else. There, you can't do anything else. Joel Embiid is playing so far off of him, and you don't switch. Why is James Harden playing off Derek White? Right now, I am up, and I'm forcing him this way. Matisse Thybulle drops. There's no place to go. When Grant Williams goes to the other side of the floor, stop. I'm still up. Okay, I'm just reversing my hips. Now I want him to go to this part of the floor where there's no place to go. Celtics have flattened the floor to go in a 1-4 ISO with Jason Tatum. Okay, they just want to ISO this. Now, this player's coming to double. He doesn't need to come all the way up here. Okay, he can come here. All right, we just need a second defender for Jason Tatum. That's all you need. Okay? Because if Jason Tatum throws a skip pass, Joel Embiid's got to be ready to rotate here, and you just rotate down. But the problem is this second defender. What is the second defender? You're leaving? Like, no.